Hi boys and girls, today we're on lesson 7 and it looks like this. Actually that's the back side, it looks like this on the front side. We're going to do the front side together and then the back side will be the same on your own like we've been doing. So today the new thing that we're talking about is spelling with blends. I know you know what a blend is, but we're just going to review blends real quick to kind of just give you a refresher, and then we'll go on to the worksheet. So a blend is when we take two letters and we put them together to where they almost make one sound, but they are still making their individual sounds. And we'll talk about that when we go through each of the blends. When we do a blend, we don't code it. We don't do anything to a blend to code. We just know that it's a blend. And so to not confuse you, I'm going to circle the blends just to point them out to you. I don't want to underline because we underline digraphs and I don't want to get confusing. So these are all our different blends we could have. So we have slip, sl, or SL is a blend. Sometimes our blends have 2 letters and occasionally they have 3 letters. So here we have strand. Here our blend is st-er. And we say strand so fast that we don't always hear all those sounds, but it is st-er, strand. Right, next we have plop, P-L, snip, S-N, trip, T-R, spot, S-P. We have prom, pr, flip, full, grass, gr, twin, splat, this is another 3-letter one, spul, swift, sw, frog, fur, glass, gl, blimp, bull, spring, this is another 3-letter one, spur, stop, smog, sm, dress, dur, and brand, burr. So those are all our blends. Like I said, I circled them just so you can see them, but that's not how we would code them. We would just leave them, but know it's a blend. So I'm going to move on to our worksheet. We're going to look at that. Where is our worksheet? Here it is. All right. On our worksheet, we're going to make sure that our name is up at the top. I'm going to close up my marker because it's been drying out on me. And again, we're going to draw a line over to the picture that matches, but as you can see, again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures and 14 words we're going to code. So let's remember, we aren't doing anything to those blends, we're just going to point them out when we go through. So we have he, we find our E, there's nothing after it, so it gets the macron. Next, here we see this blend, right? That's one of our blends. We find our vowel, and it has a consonant next to it, so it gets a brev, smell. Right here, another blend, full. We have our vowel consonant, gets the brev, flip. Here we have our vowel consonant, gets the brev, and then we have our blend, fur, and our blend at the end, tst, frost. Here we have our vowel, our U, it has a S next to it, so it gets a brev. And here we have a cr and a st blend, crust. Alright, here we have our vowel and has a consonant next to it, gets the brev, flap. Ooh, which reminds me, we had crust. What's this pointing to on our pie? The crust. Alright, next we have our vowel, then a consonant, so it gets the brev, best, and again it has the st blend. Up here we have our U, and it has a consonant next to it, so it gets a brev, rust, rust. Okay. Here we have our vowel consonant, gets the brev, slim, slim, and our sl is our blend. Next we have E, and then a consonant, so it gets the brev, west. Oh, look at this compass up here, it's pointing to the west. So we're going to draw a line up to that. Alright, next we have our vowel consonant, gets the brev, spin. I think this is spinning. This is a top. This is a little confusing because this is a top and we learned that. But we don't have top as one of our words, so let's draw a line to spin. Here we have our vowel consonant, gets a brev, splat, and there's our blend with 3 letters, SPL. Next we have our O, and it's open, so it gets the macron, so. And then here we have our I, and it has an M next to it, gets the brev, swim. We have our SW blend, and it looks like we have a little girl here swimming. So let's make sure that we've done all of this. I want to be sure you're doing the coding. And then on the back, you're going to turn it around and do the same thing we just did. You're going to code those vowels, and then you're going to draw a line to the pictures that match it. And I'll see you next time.